Hey.
Hey, sorry, we couldn't wait. Have the guys in the lab had a chance to test the cups we brought from the kitchen?
Ran every test in the book for traces of narcotics.
What'd you find?
Nothing.
What? That's impossible. There had to be traces of something.
Coffee and herbal tea.
That's it?
Sorry. I wish I had better news.
Okay, well, I guess it was worth a try. Thanks anyway.
Hold on. There's more to the story.
What is it?
Well, some of the cups that were tested came up clean. I mean, totally clean. No traces of anything.
Like they'd never even been used?
No scratches on the glazing, chips, cracks on the surface, nothing.
No, that doesn't make any sense. I bought those dishes years ago. I mean, they've been used 100 times.
Oh, that's interesting. Because the lab report suggests that they were bought recently. Almost as if they were brand new.
Hell, that is impossible. I had those dishes before I moved in with you. No one would ever mistaken them for being new.
What about this? What if somebody took all of the dishes out of your cupboard and replaced them with a duplicate set?
Yeah, somebody like Barbara.
Well, no, I can't prove that. But if the lab reports are accurate, then, yeah, that's a definite possibility.
Well, then it's time to bring Barbara in for questioning.
On what basis? Look, even if you found the receipt, Barbara could explain all this away by saying I bought new dishes just to be nice.
And you would believe that?
Of course not, but I couldn't very well prove that she was lying.
You know her history, Hal. We all know what she's capable of. She's made Emily her victim again and again, and you're just going to let her get away with it?
Evidence, Paul. I need evidence. I'm a cop, not a mob boss. A cop. We don't traffic in vendettas here. I can't make a move without proof.
Well, then go get proof. Or get a court order. You got to do something.
If I went to a judge and told him I was going to bring in my ex-wife for questioning because she bought a new set of china without telling anybody, how long do you think I would have my job?
Don't you care about your current wife?
Of course I do.
But your hands are tied.
Yeah.
Great. So the guilty get protection and the rest of us just have to fend for ourselves.
Paul?
Hey.
Is he here? Have you seen him? Who are you talking about? Will. He didn't show up at Kim and Bob's last night. Nobody knows where he is.
Will's missing?
Since when?
Since Kim knocked on his door this morning and he wasn't in his room.
Was his bed slept in?
No, and she has called everyone that she can think of.
What the heck happened? I mean, I thought he was doing great out at Kim and Bob's. At least I thought he was.
Well, I think Paul knows what happened.
Oh.
What? What happened?
Will got very upset at me because he found out I was trying to help exonerate you.
Oh. I am so sorry. The last thing I want to do is come between you and your brother.
I need to talk to Kim.
So what do we do now?
Well, I think we just step back, take a deep breath, okay? Emily, you know that I am happy that you're out of jail, and you know that I am on your side, but sweetie, you've gotten so caught up in proving that your mother's guilty that you are obsessed with this thing.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I mean, you know I love you, and I want the three of us to be a family.
Well, that's what I want, too.
Well, then focus on us, the ones that love you.
Why don't you listen to your wife for a change, Paul? Cozy. My poor young son is out there, somewhere, cold and alone. And instead of looking for him, his ungrateful, spiteful big brother is here trying to frame me for a crime I didn't commit.
Go ahead, I'll ask her some questions. See what kind of answers she comes up with.
What? Those cups and saucers you brought in for testing? You should have seen them, Rosanna. They swept in, emptied all the cupboards. It was very dramatic.
Did it? You replaced the cups.
If I am so guilty, arrest me, Hal.
You replaced everything. The minute you figured out that we were onto you. That's the only reason the lab didn't find a trace of the drug you slipped in my tea.
Oh, Emily, you are imagining things again. You just have to accept the fact that you were not drugged. You did things all on your own.
Just like you were on your own when you went out and bought new china. You may as well admit it. The lab report all but backs it up.
Yeah, I really don't know what you're talking about. This is Emily's kitchen, Emily's house. If there's something suspicious about those dishes, you better ask your peroxide pal.
Asking for it.
You know what? All I'm asking for is this inquisition to stop. This is ridiculous. ridiculous. Can you see what's happening here? Emily tried to frame Will, and now she's got this noose around her neck. She's trying to wiggle out of it like she always does, but the noose is getting tighter. Isn't it, darling?
Don't let her get to you, Emily. This is how she is when she's been caught red-handed. We know you're guilty, and it's only a matter of time before we prove it.
Can you hear yourself? Listen to yourself, Paul. Your little brother is out there somewhere. He needs you. He worships you. And how are you spending your time? With this vindictive witch who's got you convinced that your big bad mama has done things to make her do bad things against you.
You know you did it.
You know, you need some anger management, Emily. I've got a great psychiatrist. I'll give you his name.
Enough! All of you!
Yeah, that's right. Definitely had enough.
Emily, wait.
Paul? I'm glad that you helped Emily. I really am. And if the police find out that Barbara's the one who's behind all of this, then I hope she gets punished. I really do. But you need to concentrate on us, on you and me and Will. Make things right at home before you try to save the world. From now on, let's just let Emily solve her own problems.
We've got an APB out on him, Barbara. We're doing everything we can.
And do more. You're his father, for God's sake.
If it wasn't for his father, Will would be at Fairwinds where he belongs.
Okay, fine. Blame Barbara.
You somehow managed to manipulate your way back into House. You did everything you could to get Will out of Fairwinds, and now he's being dumped on whoever will take him in. No wonder he's out there looking for someplace safe.
If Will wants to come home and I'm the one that's keeping him away, then you throw me in jail, okay? Just so he can be happy.
If that's a promise, Mother, I will do everything I can to make sure that happens.